Hey guys, this is Rise, and I'm here with Cholera, bringing you another Winners League matchup. This is set 4 of Oz versus CJ Ennis. And now, if you've been paying attention the past 3 games, you would know that Jaedong is indisputably the best player here in the building right now. I mean, I don't think that anyone who can be watching, even on TV or whatever, or anyone in the Pro League is better than Jaedong right now, and he's proving it. He's in the finals, in the Winners League, winning it for his team. He has now brought it to set 4. That's right, Jaedong is 3-0. He has brought Oz to 3-0 against CJ Ennis. And CJ has now put in, once again, a Terran player, Skyhigh. They put him in hopes of beating Jaedong, their last hope, on, again, a Terran-favored map, Rush Hour 3. So the question is, does Jaedong receive some sort of imbalance at this point? Will it be enough? But Skyhigh, Skyhigh has had good moments and bad moments. He's recently, I was just talking about this with Collar, he's recently just gotten to the round of 4 on the GOM TV Classic, and he faced off against Bisu. He got to the semifinals, and he faced off against Bisu. But is that enough? Is that enough? I mean, is that enough to say that Skyhigh is a good player, that he can beat someone like Jaedong? I don't know. I don't know if he's got what it takes, but at the very least, he's got all the pressure in the world riding on him, and so does Jaedong for that point. But the fact of the matter is, Jaedong is used to the pressure. So, can Skyhigh, a relatively newer player, take this from Jaedong and get his team back in the game? Because once Jaedong's taken out, CJ is definitely back in this game.
Absolutely, and let's not forget this, a very surprising fact, but in February, in the Winners League, Skyhigh beat Jaedong on Destination, and that doesn't happen very often, anyone beating Jaedong. In fact, I think in the Winners League, they just showed the statistic, he is 5-0 against Zerg. So this guy, who we really, to be absolutely honest, have not paid too much attention to, because he just hasn't played that many games yet, he is actually quite a rising Terran star here on CJ Entis. So, he might actually be able to pull one off against Jaedong, and how incredible would that be? In fact, actually, was he the one who knocked Jaedong out of the, no, he wasn't the one who knocked out Jaedong in the MSL, but no, he actually got knocked out by Jaedong in the MSL, in the Survivor group. I'm just looking down at the statistics of Skyhigh, but still, even if Jaedong beat him in the past, he's managed to get one against Jaedong, which few players nowadays, especially new players, have been able to do. He's also beaten a number of players like Kiki and Firefist, and of course Zergbong back when we casted that game. So he's actually doing pretty good, and he did manage to beat, best actually in the GOM TV Classic in the round of 8. Leading up to the round of 4 where you got demolished by Bisu. But anyway, Jaedong, could he be possibly defeated? I mean, this is obviously CJ's last chance. I still favor I still favor Jaedong, but Skyhigh right now has a shot, I'd say, a small shot of dethroning Jaedong and saving it for his team.
Yeah, I gotta agree, and I don't know who that heart's for. I can only imagine it's for Jaedong, who, by the way, has got to be getting a ton of love from his team for winning a match that they would never ever win otherwise, I don't think. So, really, a very, very intelligent move either way, putting Jaedong up first. And what is that?
5 pool.
What is that? We got a 5 pool. This is going to be a very fast game. Jaedong is in the mood to win it quick, and he has just put everything on the line. He's put his team's future on the line of a 5 pool. He's going to know by the time that Overlord gets to the bottom that that's not where Skyhigh is, and he'll just send his links right over to where Skyhigh is. And Skyhigh, unless he scouts this out real early or happens to go some build that a 2-racks build, I don't know. If he decides to go something else, he could be in a lot of trouble here. But I don't know if this is a good idea, because if this is defended, Jaedong is almost in a instant lose situation. I mean, oh my God, I thought he was going for a fast expansion. I thought he was going for 14 CC. Holy crap, that was crazy.
Yeah, I was a little scared about that too. But he is going to go for a standard 10 racks. He's scouting in the wrong direction though. Savior, holding his hands to his face, knows that his hope obviously is for Skyhigh to somehow hold this off. Skyhigh has not scouted, and Jaedong is going to be going for a drone scout, it appears. Skyhigh, I don't know if he's going to be able to get SCVs and Marines on his ramp in time. There's no way he knows what's coming. There's absolutely no way. Jaedong moving more Lings out, and I think he's probably just going to be producing only Lings, and the barracks is not even done yet. And Skyhigh's SCV, is it going to be able to spot the Zerglings? I don't know. Is it going to be able to spot it?
Oh my God.
No, it doesn't spot it. He goes the other direction. Oh man, this could be over very, very soon.
This is absurd. Jaedong is now going towards his base with Lings on the minimap. One Marine is about to pop out of that Rax. The question is, SCVs are strong. Will they be able to defend against this? I don't know. This is way too exciting. The suspense is killing me. I wish the Lings would just get in there already. They're making their way over. This is just now getting scouted. Oh, the Lings are now spotted by the SCV. They're going to be able to get up the red. There is no way that Marine is going to be able to block the ramp at this point, considering they're up. And oh my God, the Lings are surrounding one of the Marines that pops out of the bunker. So that, out of the barracks. One of the Marines goes down, and now look at the girl screaming. That's how I feel right now too. He's got all the SCVs dancing around in the middle. He is dancing in and out of the way with those Lings. He's gonna probably keep sending Lings to reinforce, but at this point, he is just gonna. There's nothing mining for Skyhigh. Skyhigh is all in to defend this, and he may actually be able to. Jaedong trying to get those Lings away from those SCVs and do some damage, but Skyhigh really being very effective with them. He does manage to take out one Ling right there, and now Jaedong, I don't know, man. He's not being as effective as I thought he was going to be with this, and he takes out another Marine, but he loses another Ling in the process, and now this is an ineffective rush. Those Lings are dead. There's only 3 left. He's got a Marine out, plenty of SCVs. He hasn't stopped making them the whole time. Another Marine popping out, and Jaedong is now going to be in trouble.
This is really interesting. Jaedong decided not to produce more than 6 Lings in the beginning, and it's kind of like a 5-pool into expansion, which is kind of like a ZVP build. Very interesting, though, I gotta say, because he's actually gone Econ afterwards, but I don't think he's done enough damage. I actually really don't think Jaedong's done sufficient damage to make up for the fact that he went 5-pool, even though he got up the ramp without any possibility of being stopped because Skyhigh didn't scout him. Usually that's instant win, but Skyhigh there with very impressive SCV micro against the Lings, not letting him take out a lot of SCVs. He only took out maybe 3 SCVs total, or 4, and a couple of Marines, but that's not enough to counteract the fact that he's gone 5-pool, and now Skyhigh actually is in a solid lead right now. He's got 2 racks up and an academy going up. This is just really, really interesting and not good for Jaedong, but obviously Jaedong can still come back from the situation. He's Jaedong after all. However, Skyhigh being 5-0 against Zerg, really showing off some stuff here, and he's going to be going for a little bit of a Marine attack with just 5 Marines. He could do a lot of damage though, because Jaedong really doesn't have Lings at all. He's got 3 Lings left now, and that's going to be it. 5 Lings total.
Yeah, so it's all going to come down to micro of Jaedong to keep himself once again in this game. He's got 6 or 7 Lings out now, so I think he'll be able to force that back, whatever Skyhigh sends. But Skyhigh reinforcing, he's rallying to his new Marines with his Marines that are popping out of his barracks. So Jaedong, if he doesn't get a sunken down, I mean, this is very difficult for him to defend also. I mean, it's a very open expansion, so this early pressure that we're seeing from Skyhigh could do a lot of damage, and oh my God, I'm about to sneeze. You're going to have to take over before I start sneezing.
Alright, well, Jaedong right now, of course, I think the reason why he went for this is because he knows it's not a great map for him, but wow, looks like he's going to have to commit with his Lings right now. Doesn't look like it's going to work, though. Skyhigh with nice Marine micro and the SCV blocking there. I think Jaedong is actually going to lose this game. He only has about 6 Lings and a sunken going up. Unbelievable game, though. Jaedong just wanted to end it quickly, and medics now coming out. I think that's going to be the death knell for Jaedong. He doesn't have any tech up, and wow, he's trying to get his sunken up, but it looks like Skyhigh improbably has managed to take out Jaedong, and of course, wow, he's just got Stim also. Jaedong is going to have to somehow hold off this group, and it doesn't look like he's able to. Everybody's clapping in the crowd here for Skyhigh. At least we're going to make it an interesting series. It's not going to be a blowout again. Jaedong, of course, leading his team to 3-0, but looks like it's going to be 3-1 after this game. Oh, and Firebats coming to burn up those Lings and drones that are trying to get a flank.
Oh my God, and now it's over. Jaedong trying to get Hydras out in desperation, but it's not going to happen. He's probably not even going to have the Lurker upgrade in time. He's going to lose that expansion hatchery, and this small medic Marine force is enough to force Jaedong to GG, and that's it. Jaedong is, I don't know if I'm going to say he threw away the, yeah, I am going to say it. He threw away the game. He just totally said, you know what, I want it over quick, and it was a bad decision. Skyhigh was able to react, able to take it out, able to defend it, and now Jaedong has put his team in the awkward position of having to put any other players against pretty much Skyhigh to start with, and then whoever else that CJ wants to throw up there. So I got to say, CJ has now put themselves in a very good position to win it. They have taken out, it took a lot of work, but they had managed to take out Jaedong.